What's going on, guys? Isaac here, back again with the $700 gaming PC build. And for the CPU, I chose the brand new AMD Ryzen 3300X 3.8 GHz quad-core processor. And so far, this seems to be a great CPU that has come out that has seemed to be a great performer, which was pretty much expected. And along with the lower end one, the 3100X, they've seemed to be great budget-in CPUs. And to me, there was really no reason not to throw it in with this build. And along with that, I didn't go with the CPU cooler because, again, this doesn't really put out much heat to need one. And the budget, or the one that it comes with, there's really no need to not have one at all. Now for the motherboard, I chose the Gigabyte B450M DS3H Micro ATX AM4 motherboard. And this does seem to be a new favorite of mine in terms of AM4 motherboards because, one, it's cheap and it does offer all the features that you need to maybe upgrade in the future or just to have now. Just say you wanted to change out the SSD that I included in this to M.2, you still could because it does have an M.2 slot. But to me, overall, it's a great little motherboard, and for the price of $73, sometimes it drops lower than that on sale. But great little board and offers some great upgradability for all your needs. Now for the memory, I chose the G-Skill Ripjaws 5 16GB of kit of DDR4 1600. And with the new Ryzen, all the Ryzen chips have been very picky with RAM, but the newer ones, they just seem to like higher clock speeds. So the 3600 memory is a good sweet spot between that lower end, which seems like now anyway, and then the upper end, like the 4000 megahertz speeds and stuff like that. And for $70 for the two 8 gig sticks, great deal. And also this board does have 2 more RAM slots, so later if you did want to upgrade to 32 gigs for any reason, you could, if you just absolutely wanted to. Now for the storage, again, another pretty recently seen one on my channel. I have the PNY CS900 500 gigabyte SSD. And as I've stated before, I have a PNY SSD. I've had it for about 4 years now. No complaints. And at $55 for the 500 gig model, nothing really to go wrong with. You could upgrade to a 1 terabyte SSD for around $30 more or so, maybe even 40. But instead of doing that, what I would recommend is having the PNY SSD. And whenever you might be getting full of games and stuff that you have downloaded, I would go ahead and buy either the WD Blue 1 terabyte or one of the Seagate drives, whether you buy the 1 or 2 terabyte, that's up to you. But to start out with, I would definitely start out with the PNY SSD, and you shouldn't have any complaints. Now for the video card, this is maybe not overkill for this build, but this is the main reason to have this build at $700. You could build around a $500 to $600 build if you lower the graphics card in this. But with the graphics card, I chose the EVGA GeForce RTX 2060 6GB KO gaming video card. Now this video card is right around $300, and in a $700 build you might be like, ooh, that's a lot. But for what you're going to get, this quad-core processor can pretty much handle most games. Anyway, as long as you're not trying to record and stream or whatever. But with the new NVIDIA encoder, you really don't need to have a great CPU for that. And the 2060 should be able to handle most 1080p games at high to even very high settings with no problem. And for that, that's why I went with RTX 2060. Now for the case, I chose the Cooler Master Masterbox Q300L, the Tough Gaming Edition Micro ATX Mini Tower case. And as again, it's a normal regular to my channel that I seem to pick on a lot of these. I don't know why, I just like the grill design in the front and on the top. And it does include a carrying handle for, well, you wouldn't be able to use that now, but to say later down the line, you could take that to LAN parties and stuff like that. And it doesn't look half bad either. There is a upgraded version that has blue LED fans, if you consider that an upgrade. And that one, the price normally fluctuates a whole lot because it goes in and out of stock. But this one priced at $48 right now, no problem with it. And lastly, for the power supply, I just wanted something that would get the job done and have enough power to do whatever you need. And for that, I chose the Thermaltake Smart 500 watt 80 plus certified ATX modular power supply. At $45, this is just normal power supply, not semi-modular or anything. You could upgrade for about another $30 to one that is semi-modular. But this one, it does have black cables. It doesn't have multicolored cables, so you don't have to worry about it. And with the case, you can hide them in the back, so you shouldn't have any problem with it. And this would honestly be a great $700 PC build, definitely better than my first PC that I ever had. And you really shouldn't have any problems with it, and it does offer some great upgradability down the line, as long as Ryzen keeps on supporting older motherboards. But with that, thanks for watching, and see ya.